different he is. To be fair, it is a bit unfair to compare his first video because he was just a prototype and they weren't sure what his character would be yet. But he was a firefighter who did not care about anything. He was sarcastic, he hated how everyone was stupid, he was the perfect character in the video. His take everything seriously energy counteracts the other characters not taking anything seriously. He slowly inched towards being a bit of a mainstay in future videos. I mean, the first time he was ever a cop was in Mario the Gangster, so Brooklyn Guy became the guy of a million jobs. The main characters would call him all the time on whatever stupid things they need fixed. Anyway, I love his character. It's so satisfying getting a normal and relatable character who tells us how dumb everybody else is. He's basically thinking what we're thinking. I still love his quote from Summer School Part 6 and someone asked him if the fire truck's purple and then he says sarcastically, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's just me, myself, and my big fucking purple fire truck. And he's a weird mix of being completely serious, heavily sarcastic, and it's funny when even he does something out of character. I like how in Junior's candy bar, he was joking when he told Junior, oh yeah, stealing a candy bar makes you an FBI most wanted. And then he calls him a jackass when he hangs up. I found it funny when he thinks cooking a pizza and boiling water might get the job done. Or in Shrek's bath problem, he thinks unlocking a door with a spatula might help. The reason why these moments work is because you expect him to be smarter than everybody else in the group, so it's both funny and surprising when the normally smart character is doing something stupid. Lastly, and this is important later on, he rarely had a slight man-child side of himself. There were moments where he rarely had like a childlike innocence. He was always a bit of a grumpy character and always working. Personally, I do have a soft spot seeing grumpy characters having fun and being happy. It was always nice seeing the always hard-working and depressed Brooklyn Guy be happy back then. Overall, that was his character, a very sarcastic guy who hates dealing with idiots. So let's go more in-depth into how, in my opinion, Brooklyn Guy became as popular as ever.
Trading is not for everyone, but if you are a trader, Plus 500 is the place for you. With just a few clicks,
His introduction was such a treat, as even back then he made videos pretty great. I remember in Mario the Gangster, his reaction of Mario and the way he was but ironically, that's what ended up happening. Pretty soon, Brooklyn Guy started to appear a lot more and bringing more of his unique comedy. I swear, one of my all-time favorite Brooklyn moments was Mario called him over just because Jeffrey got hiccups, and then out of nowhere, Brooklyn just punches him. Or the video where Junior was playing hide and seek with Chef Pee Pee, he can't find him, he calls Brooklyn.
Hey, what is up guys? Blaze here. Welcome back to another reaction video. How you doing? Don't you dare put that on. I will not. No. Okay. Ow! Not the salt! Why? That's completely unnecessary. I have I think you guys are worse than Pinky, because at least she didn't put salt on Rainbow Dash. Us. Hi, Diamond. Why are you happy? I hate this. Oh, I remember. Guilt.
Switch to Chrome to load your favorite sites now. You can browse safe. Get Chrome for Windows.
Oh, I remember. You get that cancer thing now, don't you? Ugh. How do I look?
Cameron's got the cancer. So what? Wait, the guy can't take a little teasing? How do you guys expect him to beat cancer?
Well, guys, I'm sick.
How they
Last
offer
night, in the
extra.
span of a few hours, I went from feeling absolutely perfectly fine to feeling like I had been ran over by something. I would say something like a train, but I don't really want to overstate the situation. I'd like to paint a clear picture. Maybe like a moped or something. Yeah, I feel like that's about right. Like I tried to stop a moped going 40 into 35. I'm aching and I'm hurting. I've also got what is probably like an emergency room worthy fever. I'm not joking. I woke up last night thinking for a moment that somebody had snuck into my house and dipped my feet in boiling water. I have genuinely never experienced such heat in my life. I'm pretty sure that's what it feels like to be on fire. I got up and could not feel my feet for 30 minutes. I don't know what disease the government dropped into my chimney for making fun of their secret agent Daisy Dukes TV, but it's a nasty one. You might be asking yourself, August, why don't you just go to the doctor? This doesn't sound too good. Well, I don't have insurance, and I'm American, so do that. Also, if I was at the doctor, who would be here talking about how it seems that Darman has officially run out of ideas? Work like that can go undone, baby. A while back, I made what is still one of my favorite videos I've ever made on Darman, where a girl gets cancer and she's made fun of by a girl at her school for being bald. It's an absolute classic, and I would recommend you watch it right after you finish this one, because if you click off of this video early, I will get more sick and die, and then my blood will be on your hands. So, if you can live with that kind of guilt, hey, you do you. But I was browsing through the Darman channel the other day, and I saw a familiar-looking thumbnail for a video titled, Kid with Cancer Bullied for Being Bald. What happens next is shocking. Now, while the last time Darman made this exact video, it was pretty laughable and out there, this time he's taken it a few steps further. It's gonna be a ride, so buckle up and prepare yourselves for lots and lots of bald people. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Guys, I'm telling you, no one can hold a candle to Steph Curry.
LeBron James.
Oh, what is this, bro? Lakers?
Give me my hat.
I mean, come on, man. I'm doing you a favor. Don't wear this.
Come on, Tyler, just give me my hat.
You want it? You can have it.
Come on, just give me my hat.
All right, you can have it. Just take it.
Why is every single depiction of bullying in the Darman video ripped straight from like a 90s PSA on bullying? I'm pretty sure I saw this exact scene in like 7th grade in character education class. I mean, nobody does this anymore. Whoa, got your hat, little man. Come get it. Like, this is not how bullying works anymore. It's all been digitized. The new age is very efficient. They're just gonna make fun of you on Instagram or TikTok.
Stop playing.
Just give him his hat back, Tyler.
Okay, hold on. I'll give it to you. Oh, sorry. Come on, little man. Let's test out that verdict. You got a death wish? Why would you do that, Cameron?
Because you're being a jerk and making fun of him, and that ain't cool.
Bro, he has a Lakers hat on. I mean, that's almost as bad as the 76ers hat. Take this off. Yo, what happened to your hair, dude? What's going on?
Give me back my hat, Tyler.
Oh, I remember. You got that cancer thing now, don't you?
Darman, have you ever, like, heard a human talk before? The implications that this scene is making are absurd. First off, cancer is one of those things that, like, is just agreed upon to not be make funable. Like, when you join society, that's just one of those things that's in the terms of conditions. You just don't make fun of people with cancer. Even if you do, you're not going to do it to their face. So if this guy is openly berating someone with cancer to their face, then he's probably doing other things of the same sort, which would mean that nobody's going to associate with this guy. But as we're going to see later, this guy has a large friend group, which doesn't really make sense. Also, you've got that cancer thing now. What is that supposed to mean? Are we implying that this kid has made it to high school and doesn't fully understand what cancer is? The dialogue in Darman videos never fails to disappoint.
Ugh, stay away from me, bro.
Seriously, Tyler?
Yeah, not cool. Alright, whatever. You can have the hat back, Cancer. Oh. I mean, Cameron, I'm so sorry.
Tyler.
What? They sound so similar.
Alright, so I know a lot of schools are not the greatest when it comes to dealing with bullying, but I'm going to go ahead and guarantee that if a kid was being openly harassed for having cancer, that the harasser would probably be talking to the police by the end of the day. Not only would any normal adult be horrified by comments like this, kids these days are crazy about social justice. I don't think anybody would stand for this 10 years ago, much less today. This kid wouldn't have a chance.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, don't drink that. You're gonna catch it.
Catch what?
Catch what? The cancer? What else?
You can't catch cancer, Tyler. Grow up.
Oh, okay, doctor. Well, why don't you try it then, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey everyone, Cameron's got the cancer, so stay away from him, okay? Stay away.
What is wrong with you, Tyler?
Buddy, I'm just looking out for you guys' safety here, okay?
Look, I get the idea here, but you really start taking the viewer out of the immersion of the video when you have a person who's acting this insane and nobody's checking him for it. Sure, this guy's like, what are you saying? But nobody would just be sitting around letting this happen. Nobody with any sort of moral compass would allow one of their peers to talk to a person like this. And where are the adults? Why is this like a 7-person cafeteria? Has Darman ever seen a public school? Well, probably not, so guess that's a silly question.
Let's make a little PSA. Alright, here, smile for the camera.
Hey, stop. Okay, that's enough, Tyler.
Shoot. That's good. Alright, now I think the whole school should probably know about this guy. You'll see, though. You'll see. Oh, and oops.
Oh my god! I'm fine. I'm fine.
This guy would genuinely be in the back of a cop car. Like, this would just not fly anywhere. On the social hierarchy of people you don't mess with, you've got babies on top, and then right underneath that, you've got cancer patients. It's disappointing to say this, but it's true, but cancer is one of the few things that still connects us, like, regardless of human difference. It's something anybody can get. It kills, like, 1 in 6 people, which is terrifying. The treatment is absolutely grueling, and we don't even know how to cure it yet. It's one of the few things it's like, regardless of who you are, where you are, we're rooting for you. Because, I mean, it's not even like he's being bullied and he just happens to have cancer. Obviously, nobody deserves to be bullied, but I think objectively that would be a different situation. He's being bullied for having cancer. No school, no institution, no person is going to stand for someone to be treated like this, so it's going to make the ending really dissatisfying. Because, like, I'm sure you've already assumed this kid is not going to have any real consequences, and is not going to really learn anything from his actions.
Might want to check your airdrop there, Cameron.
Stop. Okay, that's enough, Tyler.
Seriously, man, it's so dumb. Don't let this guy get to you.
Cameron.
Oh.
Cameron, the bell hasn't rung yet.
Would you do that, Tyler? What if someone did this to you?
Well, so what? Like, the guy can't take a little teasing? How do you guys expect him to beat cancer?
Darman, buddy, what are you doing? You've got to dial it back just a little bit here, man. This is like fine level, go to jail level harassment. You're breaking the little bit of immersion you've managed to create in this video. What are you doing?
How's he doing, Doc? Really?
He's doing okay, considering. I did notice that his vitals were a little off today. Nothing concerning, but noticeable.
Huh. That's what I figured.
Is something happening?
At school. But I don't know what. And he won't tell me.
Well, he did shave his head. And that can be a pretty traumatic part of this process for a lot of our patients.
Pardon me, but do you guys think he can't hear you? You're standing like 4 feet away from him and talking at a normal level. He's definitely listening to this entire conversation. You know that, right? And at this point, you might as well just include him in the conversation.
Dad, where are you? We're gonna be late.
Well?
What did you do?
How do I look?
Strangely fake, if I'm being honest. I mean, look at this frame, guys. Does this not look like AI to you? Something weird is going on here.
You didn't have to do that.
I know. This is hard for you. I just want to let you know that you're not alone. I'm right here with you.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I know I'm not the one that's fighting cancer, but that doesn't
I'm
mean...
not talking about that, Dad. Yeah, it sucks. Losing my hair. Having no energy and no appetite. But you know what the hardest part of all is? Getting made fun of at school. As if I already don't have enough problems to deal with.
I'm so sorry, Cameron. Is there anything that I can do?
No.
Actually, that's not quite true. You can go down to the school and talk to the administration and say, hey, just thought you guys might want to know this. You have a psychopath roaming the halls of your school making fun of a cancer patient. Maybe you should do something about that. And then the administration would say, oh, okay, yeah, we will, because they're probably normal people. And then the problem would likely be solved. I know bullying's not always that cut and dry, but I think in this situation, they would make it happen.
You know, Cameron, I was thinking you should really have a hazmat suit or something, because you're going to get one of us sick.
Leave me alone, Tyler.
Don't get mad at me, buddy. I'm just looking out for our fellow student body here.
He said leave him alone, Tyler. It's over.
Oh, cute. You got a little bodyguard, huh?
No, but she's his support system. We all are.
What is this? What's going on here? You got the whole gang?
Cameron, we know we can't take the cancer away, but we can stand in solidarity with you.
Alright, so I would just like to appreciate the nice moment for what it is, but I am the way I am, so that's not gonna happen. How was this organized? Better yet, how was this organized in less than 24 hours? You're telling me the dad not only managed to get into contact with like 8 different people at his kid's school, but also managed to convince them to shave their head bald overnight? I don't buy it, I'm sorry.
My mom had breast cancer. Twice. She beat it. But every week felt like it was going to be my last week with her.
Yeah. And my little sister had cancer. She was only 4 years old. She was in the hospital for months. It was horrible.
I lost my teacher.
My aunt passed away.
My grandma.
Bro, what is going on in this town? Was this town nuked recently? Why does everybody have cancer? Not trying to break up the special moment here, but I feel like this is worth investigating, and it's only gonna get crazier. Well, guys, my power went out about, let's see, 16 hours ago, and it's just now coming back on, so that's cool. So this is August from the future, well, I guess from the past for you, continuing this video.
Huh?
Hi, you have a visitor. Sir, you can come on in.
Hey, my dad's right outside, so if you try anything, I swear I'll scream.
I'm not here to start anything, Cameron. I'm actually here to apologize. I also wanted to tell you that I support you too.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
Really? You didn't? Oh, wait, sorry. I forget that you don't know you're in a Darman video. Because for anybody who does know that, this was obviously coming. Also, I'm going to say that this is never gonna happen. Sure, people can change and grow up and mature, but in the span of a few hours, unlikely. This kid came to school with a fresh list of insults to hurl at the kid with cancer, and he sees a few people go bald, and now he's on Team Cancer? I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I bet. You know, after hearing everyone else at school talk, it kind of reminded me of some past memories.
What do you mean?
Cameron, my dad died when I was 7. It was cancer.
Wow, Darman, that's a great plot twist there. Yeah, you see, Cameron, I kinda sorta forgot that half of my parental duo were, so I forgot what cancer was until I saw your bald head. And once I saw multiple bald heads, the memory of my father also came back to me, and well, now I'm a really sorry guy. I mean, yeah, losing a parent is obviously not fun, but this kid is supposed to be, what, like 16, 17, 18? I don't really think you can pull that card anymore once you've been relentlessly bullying a kid for having cancer.
I always had a hard time dealing with it as a kid, and now I think I teased you because it was my way of dealing with pain. But it's no excuse.
I'm really sorry.
Wow, Tyler, I had no idea that you lost your dad too. Couldn't imagine my life without mine.
Hasn't been easy, but I mean, this can't be easy either. So I just want you to know that I'm sorry.
You're a good man. I appreciate you doing this.
You see, me, personally, this would not cut it. The only logical next step at this point is to go in on this kid's dead father. I mean, what else do you expect a man to do? I mean, once you pour a smoothie on me, you either owe me money or we're fighting. A verbal apology's not gonna cut it.
Hey, Cameron. Are you ready? Your vitals are much better today, so that's pretty great.
Yeah, well, it helps when I have the best dad ever. And friends.
Alright, am I just miserable, or does anybody else feel like this kid's getting off a little bit too easy? I mean, we're already handing out friend cards here. Like, okay, it's one thing if it was like the last video Darman did like this, and the setting was in middle school, and you've got like an 11 or 12-year-old doing this, that's one thing. But if these kids are obviously supposed to be well into high school, if a person who's about to be an adult going into the real world is acting like this, I feel like they might need like a little bit more of a talking to. I mean, sure, in this make-believe video, it might seem like this kid has had a change of heart, but I don't think this would be the case in real life. I feel like if you are bullying somebody maliciously just for having cancer, there might be some deep issues there that somebody needs to talk to you about.
Well, I should probably be getting going. But I'll see you at school, Cameron.
No, you can stay if you want. Cameron and I are gonna go watch the game after.
Yeah, the Warriors are playing the 76ers tonight. I don't know if you want to see Steph lose, but...
This guy's got jokes. Yeah, I'll tag along. But only if you promise not to cry when Steph gets a triple-double in Philly.
What? Pardon me? Cameron has friends who have stuck by from the beginning, and Mr. Cancer Hater's the one who gets to go watch the game? Really? So now we're just rewarding this behavior, Darman. Okay, no, that makes sense. Look, I'm all for some good character development, a changing of values for the better, but I mean, if I have cancer and you post a video of me acting like I'm a contagious zombie, I don't care if you shave every inch of your body in solidarity, you're gonna be on invited to basketball game watch party probation for at least a few weeks. Well, guys, what do you think? Which haha bald video from Darman is better? Whichever one you pick, you're really going to be splitting hairs because they are essentially the same exact video. Person with cancer is getting made fun of for being bald. We don't know why. Then we learn that the person making fun of the person with cancer has a person in their family with cancer. And then at the end of the video, they shave their head to show solidarity and they're best friends. With no mention of anything like, hey, this kid is behaving in a very cruel and socially unacceptable way. Maybe we should do something about that. No, don't worry about it. They'll go bald and live happily ever after. Because why would you bother yourself with the task of writing meaningful scripts that tackle problems in...
If you ate meat instead of that banana, maybe you wouldn't be so scrawny.
I'm actually vegetarian.
Seriously? Like you eat lettuce and stuff?
I just want to be a part of this team, okay? And they keep saying that I'm too small.
Well, I mean, you just kind of have a point there.
Not that small.
Guys, I need you to hear me out, okay? I have come onto this website many times and told you that what you're about to watch is the worst Darman video that has ever been made. I've said it so many times at this point I've lost count, but I feel like every time I've said it, I've meant it, but then, you know, about 2 weeks later, I come on and I say the exact same thing again, so it really begs the question, which one is actually the worst? Well... surprise, surprise, I'm gonna tell you that it's the one we're gonna be watching today. Now look, I know you're
Today this could be the greatest day of our life.
I told you not to show up unannounced.
Hey, I was watching that! Berkeley had this. Do you realize how bad it would have been if she took these.
You are overreacting.
Oh, clickbait. What many scientists agree to be the worst kind of bait there is. I mean, you can't even catch a fish with it, so, I mean...
Well, I guess you forgot about the time you misplaced your iPad and we set up Find My iPad!
No Minecraft, no PS5, and no more playdates for either of you.
Darman, my favorite life-changing YouTuber. Now, Darman has become somewhat of a comfort channel for me. I've got a lot of good memories involving this channel, none, that Darman made himself necessarily, but good memories about the channel nonetheless. So every now and then I feel the need to drop in and see how the old Dardar's doing. And normally the answer is no better, if not worse.
What's my man? Always my man. You hear me? You're always gonna be my little boy. The boy that will tuck into bed at night and say a bedtime story. You get me? I think you find bedtime stories very interesting after something like bedtime stories kind of interesting people are interesting, but I can explain so many stories with you.